So I'm going to use lightning as a crutch. Really? Used to go to... Me too, man, but see, I used to go to hard... I rewatched the Lion King. I don't think it's a bad... Or what's his name? Lloyd Kaufman producing from Troma Pictures. So my idea for a film is a trope. I have 5 chunks. So I need 7 total. We can get 2 down here. I hate getting the 2 down here though. That's like the worst. Of course, the micro filtered is always better. You know what I'm saying? Micro filtered is definitely key for progression. It's been long enough. So obviously Sammy's watched most of Supernatural, right? Or if not the whole series. Talking about croissants, right? We were talking about croissants being my favorite, right? Yeah, I watch Kitchen Nightmares all the time, by the way, as well. What songs were on License to Ill? I can't remember what era that was. Okay, so Nesquik strawberries artificial. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. I had no idea, actually. Yeah, oh, dude, the chunk drops, though. Jesus. That's, like, sexy as hell, dude. Oh, my God. It's like Joji when he had semi... Oh, man. So there was this thing that happened today. What's wrong with you? Somebody's hangry, guys. And I don't know how to explain it. If you don't know this, me and my best friend work together, right? So we're not using any gold gravy on this bitch. She's just gonna have to die the old-fashioned way. Long-term investment fight, which... Nah, I don't think it should be Game of the Year, but there's nothing it's running against that's worthy of it anyways. I'm just gonna be real with you. The game's good, but if it was like up against Liza... I love Brass Monkey. It's one of my favorites, too. GG. A good time, a GG. Or what's his name? Lloyd Kaufman producing from Troma Pictures. So my idea for a film is a trope. Of course, there's also time limits and stuff too, and you can't be afraid to strike when the iron's hot either. If you're given the opportunity, let's go pull a Nancy Kerrigan. That's what we're doing right now. Butter, butter, butter. One of my heroes. If you don't know this about me, I'm really into theatrical music. I always wanted to start a theatrical band. Guar was one of my favorites. Yeah, Mulan is great. I think it's one of my favorite movies. The stored roll. We gotta be careful. We have a stored roll. I hate this game for that. I love everything about it. Stop it. Or, you know, he gets on stage and then they put Michael Jackson on a dolly strapped down like he's Hannibal Lecter, right? And then Gorgor eats him and rips him apart on stage and just spreads like blood and I think like bosses have like 30k, a boss has like 90k health. And alright, man, thanks for tuning in, Artem. I appreciate you. Trifinger butthole. Probably end up pulling off the you guys heard about what's his face, right? Nikado. You haven't seen it, watch it, man. It's pretty good. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I didn't know about the effects on depression, but it does have a good effect. Confirmed by the singer, which you're about to make a milkshake. It won't be as tasty as mine, girl. Perry only, by the way. And I'm not a fan of the game that much. Siffy Sif. Don't be a shit. Oh, you're gonna be a shit this time. Alright, well, never mind. Go ahead, be a shit. I don't care. I like crazy dogs. Yeah, I'll probably... Thank you, sir. Blocky block. Pop, pop. Grease is the word. Or what's his name? Lloyd Kaufman producing. From Troma Pictures. So my idea for a film is a trope. See what I mean? It's a pain in the ass to do this. It's so supportive. I love each and every single one of you guys. Are the best Souls community I could ever ask for. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Which band are you in? What type of music is it? Please tell me it's Iron Maiden, bro. Oh man, Rodney James Dio is a great musician, man. I honestly love that boy's voice so much. Now he's singing the. Yeah, Mulan is great. I think it's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, Green Day too, but I'm not sticking around for him. What's the Lost Lands music? Trans for a long time, okay? Like came out of the closet, did all that, did the transition portion of it. Like I'm talking like, and actually that movie, it was more of a bitterness of my own life that made me dislike that film. I don't know what it is, but Donato explaining the Seath rules. Thank you, Donato, for that. I do appreciate it. There are rules for Seath. There's special exceptions. Does a tip come with that server? Just the tip, homie. Remember that. It's all about that palm action, baby. That's why you're feeling off? Perhaps the reason, yeah. How much juice do I have in this thing? Really? I literally just unplugged it. What the hell, dude? So I've been told by my friend to play two video games. I'm not sure I want to play the second one. I'm afraid. Now there's a challenger. I would happily die that way, Donato. Look at that big dude. Oh my god, baby. That dude is fluffy. I love it. Really overweight, dude. Super overweight. And like just disgustingly obese, and his videos were extremely like grotesque and a lot. Only pyromancy, only fucking miracles. I've done fucking everything. Shields only in this motherfucking game. I've done so many fucking runs in this game, dude. It's insane. I don't. They have a Song called Fantastic Voyage. If you've never heard this song, you've probably heard the recut version with Coolio on the actual track. Butter, butter, butter. Yeah, Ring Revival. Call me back. The combat, that's debatable, man. I think that's a matter of opinion, personally. I don't mind the combat, but a lot of this game, except for the stored inputs, I can't stand that shit. Sorry, fool. You thought, Buttercup? What time is it on the East Coast? Midnight? 1 a.m.? I think it's like 1 a.m. over there. Probably 2. Yeah, movies I can see be croissant. Yeah, croissant. Like even the Starbucks croissant, I'll eat it. It's layered in butter. I mean, think about it. What am I always singing about? I think like bosses have like 30k. A boss has like 90k health, and if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's 3 hours in, guys, so it's time to quit for the night. It happened. Just we end up discussing avocado toast. These are green shards. We talking about sausages and butter in the same sentence? I don't even know what my brain is capable of doing, so that's a dangerous game you're playing, sir. So it's not completely invisible, but it's basically like invisible enough to get away with stuff from a distance, if that makes sense. The further away, the more invisible you are to the enemy. Diaries, I've heard that's pretty good. I haven't watched it. I know some people that really like it. Thanks for the GG, I appreciate it. You're real allergic to shark. Oh my god, girl, you have not lived. I'm sorry. We already know what's up. We've even hit list the game, for God's sakes. Come on, bro, for real. It's been a while since we've seen Mr. Ryan Reynolds. is there. I didn't watch The Sword in the Stone until I was way older. I still like it a lot, though. Robin Hood is fun. Favorite No Doubt album. I'm just gonna put it out there. Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt is one of the greatest pop punk slash ska albums ever made. Don't tell me why they went with such a gothic number for such a gothic boss. But obviously, Miyazaki's a little edgy. Obviously. And his proclivities for feet. Throwing out classics. Wally's really fun. I like that one too. Nah, I don't think it should be Game of the Year, but there's nothing it's running against that's worthy of it anyways. I'm just gonna be real with you. The game's good, but if it was like up against Liza... It is a full moon, you're right. At least have some other things in your arsenal, you know what I mean, man? I dig that. A lot, actually. You did cheese last time, fair. If I'm not mistaken. Well, it's 3 hours in, guys, so it's time to quit for the night. It happened. The yard for my milkshake and pay me for the tassels. You see what I'm saying? It's good times. I do this full time and I have a side gig. I like all of those. Mulan is so good. I love Mulan. Mulan's one of my favorite. And let's go pull a Nancy Kerrigan. That's what we're doing right now. Ball type swing from behind. Look at this. Watch. Home run! Home run! Steve Buscemi, you know, as the rogue drag queen fighter. You know, shit like that, dude. Come here, dude. Stop. What's your streaming schedule? So it's so I'm gonna use lightning as a crutch. Let's see, what do I name in this? We're gonna go Ryan Reynolds. Why not? Appreciate it, man. It's actually too cool. Starting to cool. Yes. Usually. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how we go around here. That's usually what happens. We start on one subject, end up on something completely different in the other direction. Varuk Assault, I can see that. I can see a Positions is a good album, dude. Yeah, I like Positions too. My favorite though of all time is definitely Sweetener and Dangerous Woman, though, for sure. That's all. That's or you know he gets on stage and then they put Michael Jackson on a dolly strapped down like he's Hannibal Lecter, right? And then Gorgor eats him and rips him apart on stage, and just spreads like blood and. Hey, did you like the cheesing Centipede or killing him the regular way? What are we doing? This Leroy Jenkins. These are also really terrible. So maybe I'll start off the fight, you know. For the first time in forever. I love Brass Monkey. It's one of my favorites too. All right, so we need to get the large ember. Donato explaining the Seath rules. Thank you, Donato, for that. I do appreciate it. There are rules for Seath. There's special exceptions. Legit, one of the coolest people you could ever meet, honestly. Because James be living life. You know what I mean? Enjoying shit. So, what weapon? I'm not using the whip. I'm not using the S-Stock ever again. I'm not using the broken straight sword ever again. So, pick something else, guys. Most of my life, just in general, is that as long as you can outlast Nido Mosquito. My arrow right there. I love that.